Hey Eurovision fans, it's Tom coming to you from Dublin. I'm back for another Eurovision reaction video. Today I'm reacting to the revamp of Heart of Steel by Tvorchi. They're representing Ukraine in Eurovision 2023. I'm going to listen, react and see how this could do in the Eurovision final. So let's kiki. As always, you can use the progress bar if you want to skip straight to my reaction. If you can't understand me, you can turn on subtitles and slow down the video here. So I've already reacted to this song twice before. The first time was when I did my Vidbeer video at the start of the season. I'll leave a link to that in the eye in the top corner. And then I also reacted to their winning performance where I got to see what they did on stage at Vidbeer, which I thought was really, really excellent. This song was actually my #1 song of the whole season for quite a long time, up until Karya took over at the end of February. So I'm really looking forward to this revamp. I'm a big fan of Tvorchi. I love their styling and their attitude and their electronic musicality. It's going to be weird for me though, because I've already listened to the original around 60 times. So I'm not sure if I'm going to replace this with that one or what's going to happen, but I'll find out in a second. I look a bit weird when I'm wearing this hat with my glasses on, but I'm so woolen today. Tvorchi Heart of Steel Eurovision version. Wanna know my secret bang? Come on guys. Ooh, exciting. And they always have amazing visuals as well. Okay, start is the same. I know the song very well, so I'll be able to pick out the differences. Lovely. I love these jackets, I'm obsessed. These blue jackets with the grain. Freaking gorgeous. Lovely visuals. His voice is gorgeous. It's so smooth and buttery without shouting. Yeah, it's pretty much all the same so far. I think the difference will probably come when the beat drops. Love this imagery so far. Very different from the national finals. Oh, it is a little bit different. Oh, they've gotten rid of some of the electronic elements. Oh, okay. Oh, now it's coming in. It comes a bit later. Okay. Music video looks really gorgeous. Beautiful use of space. Oh, Ukraine's visuals are top. I don't know what that writing says, unfortunately. It's a very subtle revamp, to be honest. There's not like massive changes to it. That bassiness is a little bit more intense. Sounds a little bit cleaner, I suppose. It feels like things have been neatened up a bit. Ooh, he's singing Ukrainian. Oh, I got a little bit of chills there. Oh, that's lovely. I like that they've added a bit of Ukrainian. That's really sweet. And it's only short as well. It's not like too much. Yeah, this is just a great song. I just love it. It's really different. I love that kind of like serious electronic dark feel it has. That. Oh, that's super new. Oh, that's very different. That kind of like dramatic violin. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Gosh, it felt maybe a little bit awkward in there. I don't know if it totally smoothly worked in. Wow. Okay, a lot to unpick there. Now, I have to admit, for me, as someone who's listened to the song a lot, like I listened to this song, I think it's one of my top 5 played songs this year. The changes are pretty minimal. The most noticeable changes for me are he's got that little bit in Ukrainian, which I really like. I think that's really sweet. That intense violin bit, I don't know if that works for me. Maybe it was just more because I've listened to the song so much that when it came in, it was really shocking because I was like, whoa, this is very different and unexpected. Maybe it was more that than as opposed to I don't like it. I don't know, maybe I need to listen to it a couple more times and I'm just gonna get used to it. You know, sometimes change can be a little bit shocking. And then there's this kind of, I don't know how to describe it, this kind of like whirling electronic noise that in the original is more kind of prominent throughout the whole thing. It sounds like a Transylvania type noise. That's more prominent the whole way through the song in the original, and now they've kind of like held back on it and introduced it as a new element that comes in. And then I felt there were some like more bassy elements, the bass was more prominent. So yeah, I don't think it's like a massive change up. I really liked the song in the first place. I didn't feel like it needed a big change. I love the electronic with his really like masculine, bassy vocal. Like, kind of feels like soft and powerful. I really, really love his voice. And the styling, paired with this styling of this like very chic, two fashionable Ukrainian guys, just kind of portraying this very like modern, fashion forward, beautiful visual aspect of Ukraine. I really, really like how this represents the country. And you know, when I posted my video about when they won, a lot of Ukrainians were saying, yeah, we didn't want something that was kind of like asking. Now, this doesn't mean that everyone in Ukraine thinks this, but a lot of people were saying, we don't want something that's asking for sympathy. We want something that's a little bit more like spicier and like a different aspect of our music scene, because you know they have been sending a lot of folky stuff recently, and this is more like electronic. It still feels Ukrainian, but it's not like a Sapilka or a like more literal interpretation of ethnic Ukrainian. So it's cool because we really do want them to represent who they are. Obviously, like, but the conflict going on, it's all about destroying their country and their identity. This is more vital than ever to show it off. That's another thing about it that I really, really love, showing off this diversity, showing off this their kind of openness that's in their society, this open heart. It's really lovely. There's so many things I like about this entry that I think are just really, really rich. This is high up in the odds. It's number 2. I don't think this is a winning song. I definitely think it's a really high. This will qualify, absolutely no doubt about it whatsoever. And we know that Ukraine have the most impeccable, like they're number 1 for giving visuals to a staging. So many iconic stagings. Shum, 1944, Under the Ladder, him in the coffin on fire going down the stairs. The only times it hasn't been great has been when they've been hosting and they basically didn't want to win. Rajam Nash Bahato and Time were both pretty awful, but they were quite obviously like, we do not want to be anything remotely close to the possibility of winning. Everything else, amazing. Be My Valentine, Angel with the sand. She was the first person to do the sand, Mika Newton. Sweet People, just so many iconic Eurovision moments. They will deliver that again. Those visuals are really delicious and expensive and chic. These two boys are so fashionable. I love that jacket that they wore. They actually wore those jackets to Pabanomusnaho, which is the Lithuanian national final. Jeffrey has corn coming down, and then Andriy had like a longer one. So I'm hoping they bring like this high fashion with these gorgeous visuals. I actually really like the stage show from Vidbeer, where they had this interaction with these kind of two dancers who were acting with a ball as it went kind of over their heads. I thought that was super cool. I actually thought that staging was pretty much ready to go. Maybe in the music video, they're just showing off the different levels that they have. This is just a different type of art they like, and they will go back more to Vidbeer. I'm expecting that Ukraine is going to get a big televote again this year. I don't know if it's going to be as big as last year. I hope it is big because support for Ukraine is obviously really huge with a lot of Europeans. I just hope that if the televote is down, it isn't misinterpreted as a decrease in support for Ukraine. But yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with the televote. But yeah, I don't think this song is on the same level as Stephanie. Stephanie was like really, really amazing, really, really amazing song that just felt like really had that incredible X factor with the dancing and the rap and the fusion of rap and folk. And that ending of the song, the last 30 seconds was incredible. Beautiful stage show as well. So this, even if the stage show is amazing, I just don't think the song is there. For me, it's a personal top 5, but I know for a lot of other people, it just isn't. And I just don't think it's a winning song. So really hope that this gets a good result. I really want it to come top 10. I think it'll probably come top 5 with how big the televote will be. Okay, I need to finish up because it's getting really dark. Okay, that's what I thought about Tvorchi singing Heart of Steel. Please let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and thanks so much for watching. I'll see another Irish reaction video very soon. Goodbye. And thanks so much for watching. I'll see another Irish reaction video very soon. Goodbye.